Assalamu alaikum dear students. I am Tooba Ishtiaq from Multan Public School and College. Very warm welcome to our new YouTube channel. Today we are starting the next topic of the chapter 1 and this is O level 9. Today's topic is measurement of the size of the computer memories, and the two different topics are also including this lecture, HTML and Mac. Dear students, memory is always needed to store the data and retrieve it when we need it in the computer. Computer memory is a storage area. It holds the data and instruction. The central processing unit needs a CPU, needs the memory because of storing increase the storing capacity. And now, what is computer memory units? Units means the storage units. Memory unit is the amount of data that can be stored in the storage unit, and this storage capacity is expressed in the term of bytes. A computer is usually a binary digital electronic device, and binary means it has only two states, on and off, 0 and 1. In a binary digital computer, transmitters are used to switch the electricity on and off. My dear students, the computer memory is made from lots of transistors. Each on and off settings in the computer's memory is called a binary digital or bit. Different measurements of units and bit. A binary digit is a logical 0 and 1 representing a passive or an active state of component in an electric circuit. A group of 8 bits is called a byte. A group of 4 bit is called a nibble. A group of 8 bit is called a byte. A byte is the smallest unit which can represent a data item or a character. Computer scientists made up the word bit and byte. A word bit is short for binary digit. Then computer scientists needed a word for half a byte. They thought nibble is as in half a bit. Measuring the units and a computer word like a byte is a group of fixed number of bits processed as unit, which varies from computer to computer but is fixed for each computer. The length of a computer word is called the word size, and it may be as small as 8 bits or may be as long as 96 bits. A computer stores the information in the form of computer words. Here is a chart for computer storage units, measurement units: kilobytes, megabytes, gigabytes, terabytes, petabytes, exabytes, zotabytes and yottabytes. Most of you are very much familiar with one or three units of the measuring units: kilobytes, megabytes, gigabytes and terabytes. But the rest of the units are new for you people: petabyte, exabyte and zotabyte, yottabyte. Kilobyte. First is the kilobyte. The kilobyte is the smallest unit of the memory measurement but greater than a byte. A kilobyte is 103 or 1000 byte, abbreviated as K or KB. 1 kilobyte is technically 1000 bytes. Therefore, kilobytes are often used synonymously with the kilobytes, which contains exactly 1024 bytes. Next is megabyte. 1 megabyte is equal to 1000 kilobytes, or GB, unit of memory measurements. A megabyte is 106 or 10 lakh bytes and is abbreviated as MB. 1 MB is technically 10 lakh bytes. Next is GB. What comes in your mind? GB. GB stands for gigabytes. 1 gigabytes is equal to 1000 MBs and proceeds towards the terabytes, means TB. TB, units of the memory measurements. A gigabyte is 109 or 100,000 bytes is abbreviated as GB. 1 GB technically 100,000 bytes. And the next is terabyte. 1 terabyte is equal to 1000 GB and precedes the petabytes, unit of the memory measurements. A terabyte is 1012 bytes and is abbreviated as TB. 1 TB is technically 1 trillion bytes. Petabyte. Petabyte, 1 petabyte is equal to 1000 TBs and precedes the exabytes, unit of memory measurements. A petabyte is 1015 byte and is abbreviated as PB. Petabyte is lesser in size than a petabytes. PB are used to measure the total data stored in the large networks or server farms. For example, in internet giants and like Google and Facebook store more than over 100 PBs of the data on their data server. Now next is exabyte. 1 exabyte is equal to 1000 PBs and precedes the zettabyte, unit of the memory measurements, abbreviated as EB. Zettabyte. 1 zettabyte is equal to 1000 exabyte or 10 raised to power 21 bytes. 1 zettabyte contains 1 billion TBs. TBs means the terabytes. Yottabytes. 1 yottabyte is equal to 1000 zettabytes. It is the largest SI unit of the memory measurements. A yottabyte is equal to 10 raised to power 25 zettabytes and abbreviated as YB. Dear students, you must be surprised to read or watch all these information regarding your measurements, units, in storing areas in the computer science. Here are some new topics. The media access control, MAC. A MAC address is a hardware identification number that uniquely identifies each device on a network. Media access control address, the unique 48-bit serial number in the network circuitry of Ethernet and Wi-Fi devices that identifies that machines from every other globally. Also used in earlier token ring network. It's a topology, ring topology, you must know about that, and the ID is assigned to vendors by the IEEE and burned into the most network adapters NICs at the time of manufacturers. However, some NICs are programmable and the possibility of having the same MAC address is therefore theoretically not impossible. Now here are some types of MAC address. Types of MAC addresses, there are two types of MAC addresses, static and dynamic. Depending on their type, MAC addresses are either stored in the static address table or in the dynamic address table. Along with the VLAN and port information, static address are configured by the user and therefore they do not expire. Thank you very much and thanks for watching. Stay blessed and stay home. Allah Hafiz till the next lecture.